going on, YouTube world and Pamper Gang members? This is Boy with the Pampers of the Toys Al, recording from paradise. And please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers of the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also check out my Instagram, my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers of the Toys. Definitely a lot, I've been uploading lately, so I'm proud of myself for that. And I want to wish everybody a, how can I say it? It's not that hard to say it. Happy Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. I work so much again, I'll be so tired to say anything. But no, honestly, happy holidays to you and your family. I hope everybody have a safe Christmas out there. So today we're going to do a nice quick little video. And today we're going to be talking about a figure that's been long overdue. I should have talked about. That's my saying I always talked about in the past. This is Raven of the McFarlane Toys line, DC Multiverse. And, this figure, I picked her up a while back at Walmart. And so, she looks like, the backstory on her is she's kind of like, she's mostly like Scarlet Witch of the DC Comics universe. Very powerful magician. I know she's a daughter of a evil demon. I can't think of his name. Tigo, something like that. I can't really remember. I'm trying to remember the comic books. I know that she had a love interest with Beast Boy, which Beast Boy is a Build-A-Figure set. If you get all of these figures right here. And Raven, she's like half demon, and I say half woman. She can astral project herself. She's kind of like Miss Fixer of everything. She can figure out things. She's very intelligent. She got telekinesis power to where she can move objects. She can manipulate emotions of anybody, any being in the realm. And what else powers did this girl have? I'm trying to think. It was another power that I was kind of like actually interested in learning about her more, but it's another power. She does fly, and I know she's like she got introduced in 2003 with the Teen Titans. This is coming on Cartoon Network, and I thought that from 2003 to 2006 she had an interesting story on there, but I think as the years went by they didn't really have a good concept of how they wanted Raven actually to go on about the journey. So, and she was introduced in the 1980s as well to the comic book genre. So, enough about me blabbing about Raven. Let's get down to see this figure. So, real quick, as we go any farther, you got to get all four of these figures. They have Nightwing, the first one, Donna Troy, I don't know who she is. Then Moa, Raven, the third one, and then the fourth one. Let me see. What is her name? Arsenal. I never heard of these two characters right here. I believe Arsenal could be a female. I don't know. I have to do more research on that. But if you collect all four of these figures, you'll definitely get your builder wave of Beast Boy. So, just letting you know. And let's get on with the show. So, as you can see, we have our beautiful, lovely Raven, the magician, the half demon, half woman, daughter of an evil. I can't think of his name. I really need to think of his name. But okay. So this figure is not like my best. It's not my favorite figure. I was kind of upset that they took away the essence a little bit of what Raven normally, how she dresses in the comic books and dresses in the cartoons, where she has that Chun-Li on Street Fighter type of outfit, Layla, Star Wars, Princess Layla type gear on. So in this, they have her in, all, I say blue, like plastic blue, like. But the cloak, they got her down to the T, and the red hair and the eyes and all of that. So let's read this card right here. They have a card actually right here. That's the attire that she normally wears. So I think they took away from the idea and imagination of, that hero. So her real name is Rachel Roth. Born Rachel Roth to a human mother and a demonic father, Raven's entire life has been a balancing act between the light and darkness. Unwilling to succumb to her demonic heritage, she trained tirelessly to control and master her emotions, study the mystical arts, and become a hero despite whatever destiny the demonic magic in her blood had intended for her. But demons are not so easily abated. Sorry, I said that word wrong. The persistent threat of her father constantly looms over her in whatever team of heroes she's been a part of. So, that's coming from this card right here. I didn't know her mother was a human, but I read some comic books with her and saw the cartoons over the years. So, okay, we're going to start with her upper body first, and I'll show her whole body next. So, as you can see, she don't have much movement with her arms because of this cloak right here. I really would prefer for the cloak to be cloth-like, but, you know, beggars can't be choosy. It is what it is. So it gets in the way the articulation, you know, moving the arm around and everything. So you got to be very careful with that. Then next, they have the cloak, like, snapped around here, which normally, I know, like, some figures who have cloaks, like some action figures I do have, their cloaks can be unsnapped. But I think with her, maybe we can take this off. I'll try and see in a little bit. So she does have this nice little belt around her waist that kind of gives her this outfit a whole edge. But you know, it could have been this costume could have been better. The figure looks good. I just think they was crappy with the attire. So when I turn her around, the cloak you know, is, you know, levels all the way down, you know, behind her. So the cloak, you know, like I said, it looks good on her. It looks definitely good on her. So she does have, she does have double jointed. I hate pins. They're not pinless, so they got pins in them. Elbows, and not a fan of that, never. Her hands, she has like this type of gripping hands where she could cast a spell right then and there. As you can see with this hand too, it's kind of like the same. She could punch somebody if she really wanted to. And when you look at her, she got double jointed, definitely pinned legs, as you can see. Hopefully you can see it. So definitely, like, I would have passed on that, but let me take her off this right here. So she does come with a stand that she can stand up in, but basically if you wanted to like move the legs all the way back, you can move it. Nice little bicep crunch right here on the leg. But her blessing of her curve of the tox gets in the way of you trying to like really want to, how can I say it, pose her, you know, any kind of formality that you want to. So I just think that they use the color. I get the color scheme idea. I totally get it, but I would have just sticked with the Chun-Li / Princess Leia normal attire that she wears. I don't think it's fair to the comic book lovers at all. So like now with the Beast Boy. Now Beast Boy is one of her. He is a part of Teen Titans. He's like her love interest from certain type of storylines in the comic books in the actual cartoon series. That's his head, and then these are his hands. And I'm actually gonna try to get all of them because I'm actually a big fan of Beast Boy. So I'll plan on ordering the other 3 figures offline real soon. So she does come with these 2 powers right here, and I gotta remember what I did with the powers. So what you do with these powers right here is you take off her hands. I think that was kind of silly a little bit, like a little bit too much. They could have just like had something so it could slide on her hands, just like some of the other companies do. I'm not trying to compare and contrast. I think McFarlane Toys does hectified job on their craft. So let's see what she looks like without with these powers around her hands. Well, a part of it at least. So I honestly think this was kind of like a lazy approach of the company to do that. But who am I? Just a consumer who wants to be happy with his figure. So this is what she looks like with her powers. It's kind of like, I could say on the cartoon, this is how she, when she, has her telekinesis and powers, she picks up stuff and throws objects at her opponents. She got these women-like heels on, so it's kind of hard to even stand her up. Definitely on her own, and with the exception of her standing on the stand. You got, I don't know what it is. Some companies don't really carve the hole in the foot so that it can, when you put it on the stand, it can just grip onto the stand, and your figure won't have no problem, standing up tall and mighty. So I think it was, a nice little cool effect they had with the powers, but I would have definitely just preferred them to make enough room for them to be over the hands. So I didn't chance it. I was too scared I was going to break her head off, because I've never actually pulled a head off of a McFarlane figure, and I'm not going to chance it today. Now, here's one thing I am kind of a little bit now, first, the outfit. I pulled her cloak back. She does not have her jewel on top of her head. I don't see her jewel. So that pretty much matters, unless they want this to be her jewel right here. But her jewel, she got a jewel on her forehead. So the figure is not a bad figure. They just messed up on the costume design as well as the costume design. So let's compare and contrast it to some other figures and see what's going on with that. But real quick, let me add one more little touch. It's kind of hard to move her head. You can turn it left or right, but that's pretty much it. I think this cloak is underneath, like, it's not connected to the long part of the cloak, the tail of it. It's maybe, I guess you could take her head off, but I didn't want a chance, and I didn't want a chance breaking my figure, and I just opened up. So just FYE, just let you know. But that face is all that. They did a good job on the face design of this character. So as you can see, I got her standing next to Wonder Woman, and that's the McFarlane Toys version of Wonder Woman, the movie. I'm assuming it's the movie one because it looks like her. And then I got the Psylocke Marvel Comics version. I think Diamond Select made these. I'm not for sure. But as you can see, both of them are a little bit taller than her. I believe these figures are maybe almost 7 inches tall. I did not measure them. Cannot find my ruler. But I'm assuming because they are much taller than a Marvel Legends figure. And Marvel Legends and actual G.I. Joe figures are 6 inches tall. So definitely this is a good little trio right here. Then next I got her standing next to the Clark Kent Superboy. I think it's Superboy. I went over this figure a while back on another video. And then next to Batman. So they're pretty much, I think that her and Clark Kent are maybe the same height. And maybe Batman's are just a little tad bit taller than her. But look good as that trio, another trio. Then next we got her standing next to the Scarecrow, the comic book version of Scarecrow. He looks pretty super dope. He looks like somebody from Mortal Kombat a little bit. And then the Suicide Squad Part 2 movie version of Harley Quinn, the Margot Robbie version. And Scarecrow's just a little bit taller than her, but I think her and Harley Quinn are the same height. And that's an actual good looking Harley Quinn figure. Then next, a weird little combination. Again, we have the Jurassic Park Amber, what is it, the Amber Edition series, Ellie Salter, I think it's her last name, I can't remember. She's a lot smaller than the McFarlane Toys figures. And we have the Harley Quinn Birds of a Prey version. So her and Harley Quinn, I'm assuming if Harley Quinn's knees didn't bend that much, she'll be taller than her in the skates. But, you know, just comparing and contrasting, you know. So, but overall, this figure is pretty dope. And it was only one left at that Walmart. I never saw this figure again in any other Walmarts. So you can probably buy her online. I buy her online or anything. Now, just because her costume wasn't just like it was on the TV show or comic books or, you know, not TV show. Well, I'll say they probably took it from the actual TV show, the DC Comics TV show. I forgot what it was I was watching, but I give this figure a 9.6 out of a 10. I just took off points because the articulation was great and all that, but they didn't have her costume on like I normally see her in the jewel on top of her forehead. So I had to take off like 4 points, which is cool. So definitely, if you are interested in this figure, Raven, the DC Multiverse, I would say get her, add her to your collection. I'd be happy to add her to my McFarlane Toy shelf. And definitely, I think she is worth buying. I think that a lot of people who do customs maybe would prefer for her to have her original outfit on, the Chun-Li, Princess Leia type attire. So there you have it, everybody. Raven, everybody. I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also, check out my Instagram, my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. And definitely, Miss Raven's going to be uploaded on there. Can't wait to upload some different still shots and a video of her. Well, I won't say like just pictures as a little collage, you know. I ain't no movie director. So, and definitely hit that notification bell so when I do upload new videos. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot. I don't think I can purchase any more toys for a while. I got a lot. And I'm addicted to buying toys. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I really am. And I like it. So everybody have a great day.